What is up, everybody? Potentially my last time driving the Malibu today. I don't know. Going to look at a car I've got on hold at a dealership, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. The Malibu's got some issues, and I just am needing something new. And I found a few things that I like, but haven't really committed to anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go check this car out and see if it works, and if it does, then see if they'll do anything with this Malibu. You know how that goes, I guess. But yeah, car dealerships. A nice guy just stopped and told me that my brake light was out. That's kind of nice. It's weird that I'm going to have this car looked at, see if I can trade it in on something, and the brake light's out. But that's just one of the many problems with this car, I guess. I also had the realization that this is the car that we brought Sawyer home in, which is playing some emotional tricks on me. That's a big one. This car's done well. I mentioned it in videos before. It was my grandma's car. Buying it felt like one of the first adult things I ever did. Yeah. And we brought Sawyer home from the hospital in this car. It performed admirably for a long time, but it's kind of gone from good to bad really fast over the past couple months, and driving it in the winter is just a real pain in the ass. So it's time to get something new, I guess. I hope this car works out that we're going to look at. If not, this video is going to seem really weird. So long, Malibu.
Once again.
The Malibu is gone. I officially purchased a new car. I'm really excited about it. Couldn't be happier, to be honest. I think I got a pretty good deal. I'm happy with it. I've been looking at a bunch of different cars. Essentially, just a car that can get me to and from places during the day. I don't drive very far, so not a lot of distance to worry about. So, here's what I went with. Check this out. So yeah, first full day in the Leaf, coming to a close. I got a 2013 Leaf, got it used, got a pretty good deal on it, happy with all the details about it. Spending my first full day in it, my experience with electric cars prior to now was fairly low, outside of excitement about them. I'd driven one and enjoyed it. Beyond that, I'd driven Priuses. When I was looking at this, I test drove a couple Priuses and enjoyed them. They were fine. But just reactions to the first day with the Leaf. People really like it. It creates a good reaction from people, which I get a kick out of. In terms of my driving experience, it's been a little chilly in the mornings, and from what I've read, obviously temperature has a big impact on battery life. Playing it fairly safe right now on charging and battery life. Started the day under 80% and have used roughly half of that driving back and forth, down to 42% right now. I expect to be around 35 or 30 when I get home. That's my hope. And overall, just the things that people talk about with Leafs are all kind of true. I find myself staring at the miles to go guess-o-meter, as it's referred to. I do find myself checking it, not unlike I would check a gas gauge. I think once the novelty of it wears off, I shouldn't have a problem there anymore. Just trying to get settings and things like that figured out, and what I like to do. Radio works great. This morning when it was plugged in, I was testing out some of the features, so I had it set up to, hit 80% of charging at 7 in the morning, which it did. I guess I turned on the climate control to come on automatically. So when I got in the car this morning, it was nice and warm in the car. The steering wheel was heated, which is a really great feature. My understanding is that comes off of the power charger, not off of the car battery in that scenario. So that was a nice feature. Beyond that, overall, really happy with it. I really like the space in the car. I went from driving a small Malibu, 98 Malibu that was just a back and forth car that served me well. Really, I didn't need any other features. Basically, I'm driving 30 miles a day. I wanted a car that can do that and also, fits a car seat. And if I need it for work or business related stuff, I can use it for that. I'm in the Dallas area, so not worrying about if I need power while I'm out. There are chargers pretty much everywhere. This car does have both the level 1 and level 2 charging, 6.6 volt charging, as well as the DC fast charger, which strangely there are no DC chargers close to where I am. I do want to go test out that and get the experience. Hoping to do that maybe next week. We're actually hitting the road tomorrow and leaving the Leaf behind. We'll be gone for a week or so that timing doesn't work out. But I'll do a video about that when it comes along. Overall, the experience of driving it, really nice. Regenerative braking, it's hard to say, can't do it as hard as I try. Takes some getting used to. Played with the different modes in the Leaf, and I've basically settled on driving only in the B Eco mode, which is the more forceful regenerative braking, as well as then just the Eco mode. I've taken it around in just standard drive, no Eco, a couple of times, and the get up is great, and the experience of driving it is great. But I really like the car. It's comfortable. The headroom is fantastic. I've gone from little car to little car, basically using cars to get back and forth to work, and having a car with some headroom is really nice. You may or may not know, I was looking at a number of different cars for buying this. I looked at, just to give you an idea of what I'm into. Love the Leaf, love electric cars. Also test drove some diesel trucks, which I'm sure you can see the connection there. But I do, with the business, I have a need for a truck as well. My hope is that now I can not worry about that need as much for a little while. But that's where we are. So looked at that. I mentioned I drove some Priuses, drove this Leaf, and looked at a couple other Leafs. Overall, man, if you're thinking about a Leaf, there's plenty of resources online. I'm going to continue to sort of talk about it. There are some things I want to do with this car, some suggestions that have been made to me about, I don't want to call it mods, but just some aftermarket stuff that people seem to like on Leafs. For me, it was the right car for our situation. I'm lucky I live in a city where there's not a lot of issue getting to chargers. If I need to charge it more than what I'm used, than what I can do at home overnight, not a problem. If I need to get around town in it, no problem there. So it works out really well for me. I am nervous about summer and the heat, and I'm nervous about winter and the cold, but we'll face that as it comes. I think that with the battery that's left in this one, it's going to last for a while. It's a great car, drives really well. All the features are fantastic. Get a heated steering wheel. That's something everyone should have. Wow. So anyway, more updates about the Leaf coming, more updates about the business coming. Just got home as follow-up. 30% battery from home. I think I left this morning with like 76% battery. And round trip was 32 miles. So whatever that math is, 77 minus 30, It's 47, so 47% of the battery to go. 33 miles in chilly weather, in stop and go traffic. Not unhappy. Pretty okay with it, honestly. Yeah, so feeling pretty good about it. Doing well today. All right, first experience with the Blink charger. Not good, not even remotely good. Car didn't charge at all. It connected, it said it was charging, and it billed me for a couple seconds, and then I guess it stopped charging. So I guess I gotta look into that and see what that means. But yeah, that's problematic. I was really hoping to get some charge over here and not have to worry about it, but instead I'm heading back home uncharged. It's not a thing probably, but yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So first experience on the Blink charger is not great. Some damn kids about to run out in front of me. Jesus, that was terrifying. Yes, that's kind of upsetting, but still overall, very few complaints. I'm sure we'll work out these early kinks pretty quickly. There's a lot going on right now. Very excited about some things heading into the new year. Got a big year planned next year, so stick with me. Be sure to subscribe and check out what's going on.